Hey, this is Emily. Today I want to show you my favorite fruit and how I like to eat them. And then I'm going to be talking about NaNoWriMo. So let's just get into it. So, my favorite fruit, what do you think it is? Can you guess? My favorite fruit is a persimmon. And I would have to say my second favorite fruit is a mango. A fresh, ripe, delicious mango. Okay? But these are persimmons. I had these for the first time last fall. And I fell in love with these. And I've only had the Fuyu persimmons. I've never had the other kind of persimmons that are like larger and they're red. I've never had one of those. But these are what the Fuyu persimmons look like. Kind of looks like a little tomato, but it is a sweet fruit, and it is actually quite sweet. And I have not had one this year, so it's been a year since I've had a persimmon. And but I remember last year when I ate these, they tasted like honey mixed with some kind of fruitiness, but really like honey. I was really surprised. And I do like honey, so this is a great flavor replacement for honey. So what I like to do with the Fuyus, you can eat them when they're still firm like this. You can like bite into it like an apple. That's totally fine. The other persimmons that I was talking about, that's a little bit different story. So read up on that or watch video on that if you have those persimmons. But this kind of persimmon that look like, they almost look like a little miniature pumpkin or like a little tomato. These, you don't have to wait for them to ripen up all the way. See, this one's like hard as a rock. If I try to push on it, nothing happens. Like, it's really hard. You could totally eat it like an apple. I don't like it that way. I like it to get nice and ripe. So when you look, there's going to be little bruises on it. And I can push into this and it leaves an indent. Okay? Just like with a mango that's good and ripe, if you push on it, it's going to leave an indentation, and that's how you know a mango is juicy and delicious. If you eat a mango before that, it tastes sour. So this is how I like to eat persimmons. Let's see, I've got two that are ripe over here. I have two cases. Let me just check them really quick. This one's almost there, but not quite. So I've got two to choose from. And I didn't get a napkin. I'm sorry, but I'll be right back. Okay. So, got napkins. Because the way I eat persimmons, they get super messy. Okay, so out of these two, I'm thinking this one's the more ripe. It's the most squishy. So this is how I like to do this. I grab a hold of this green leafy part and I start to pull and hopefully, I'm thinking maybe this isn't as ripe as I thought it was, because the green part usually comes off pretty easily and it doesn't want to. So yeah, I don't know if this will be quite as delicious as I thought. Man. Okay. Almost. Okay. That's a persimmon. I taste it. So then you've got this kind of a white part in the middle. So I just start to kind of break it apart and I got some of the skin. So I don't eat the skin. What I do, and this is kind of gross, so I'm only going to do it once. I don't want to gross anyone out. But inside of this piece of skin, there's some juiciness. Can you see how it's kind of juicy? I'm gonna eat that part in just a second if I can figure this out. Oh yeah. That, my friends, is a sweet, juicy persimmon. Not quite ripe enough, for my opinion. But look at that. It's still good. These are so much better when they become nice and juicy inside. And be careful, there's probably seeds. They have like big black seeds. I don't see one yet. Okay. So that was delicious. I'm going to eat the rest of that one for a snack this afternoon. So that's my favorite fruit. I also want to talk about how I am participating in NaNoWriMo this year. I've mentioned that I like to write in the past, and I'm going to be writing a novel this month. Has nothing to do with food or weight loss or health. No, this is a work of fiction just for the fun of it. Ow, I have an owie on, oh, sorry. I have an owie on my finger. I cut myself this weekend. I didn't mean to flip you off, I promise. It was an accident. But anyway, for the month of November, I am participating in something called NaNoWriMo. So National Novel Writers Month. NaNoWriMo.org. And it's where during the month of November you write a novel from start to finish. So in order to finish a novel in 1 month, you have to write, I think it's like 1,667 words per day. And I was able to do this in 2012, was my first year participating in NaNoWriMo. And I won because I did finish a novel in that time. And I never did anything with the novel. Like, I never tried to get it published. I never self-published it. Because basically, when you're writing this novel, you don't have time to go back and edit. You just have to sit down and write every day, including weekends, for the whole month of November. And so, anyway, for this current month, I took last year off from it. But this year I am participating, and I've already written quite a bit. But it's taking up a lot of my time. So I'm not going to be editing my videos for the rest of November. I'm going to be taking a break. As far as I know, I'm going to be taking a break on editing videos because it takes time. Excuse me. And I don't have time to work on editing videos right now. I have to eat persimmons and write a novel this month. And I just thought just for the fun of it, I'll tell you a little bit about my novel that I'm writing. So at any given point in time, I usually have an idea for a novel stuck in my head. And this is why I like to write, because I usually have ideas swirling around in my head all the time. And the novel that I'm writing this month is based on, well, it's complete fiction. I'm making it up as I go. But it's based on an idea that I've been thinking about for probably 3 years now. And it's a young adult, kind of like a fantasy novel about this girl, this teenage girl that she's kind of bored. She's a loner, doesn't have a lot of friends in school, and there's a new girl in school. And this new girl and her, they kind of strike up this friendship. And the new girl also comes with a secret. She has a secret in her past. And the main girl, the main character of the novel, finds out that she needs help. This other teenage girl needs help, and she tries to help her, and, well, she gains a superpower and tries to use her superpower for good to help her friend. So it's like a young adult fantasy. I like writing young adult. So anyway, that's it. I just wanted to show you all the persimmons and all their glory, and I'm so excited. And in the next few days, the rest of these are going to start ripening and getting nice and gooey, and I'm going to be eating these like crazy. And then I'm going to have to go buy more because I love persimmons. So that's all I want to talk about. Thank you so much, and wish me luck for NaNoWriMo. I would really like to finish this book this month. So thank you so much. I'll see you later.